The city of Wichita is looking into new rules that would stay in place even after and if the current watering limits get lifted.
Yeah, this way water conservation efforts will continue, helping the city in the event of another drought. KAKE's Sydney Ferguson has our story.
Recent rains have nearly restored the Cheney Reservoir, which now sits at almost 97%, the fullest it's been since the drought began. For the city, the recovery prompts a look at the past.
The city of Wichita had a drought back in 2013, and immediately after that, we didn't really talk enough about conservation. And then January of 2023 hit, and that's when stage 1 of the drought went into effect.
Since then, the city says it began to conserve water through new projects in a way it hadn't done when the past 2 droughts started.
There was not a lot of conversation about conservation. So we need to continue with this model of conservation conversations.
At a workshop Tuesday, the city discussed the possibility of continuing some drought restrictions once the current stage 2 restrictions are lifted.
We were very close to going into stage 3. That's how significant it was. We don't believe that we should go back to where we were, allowing 7 days a week watering and no restrictions at all.
The proposal is to allow people to water only 3 days a week based on their address, with no watering allowed on Sunday. But council says there's been mixed opinions.
We have multiple stakeholders, homeowners, businesses, as well as the horticulture industry that are highly affected by these restrictions. So we need to gather more voices.
The city says it wants to hear how the public feels, but says going back is not an option, adding it's important to maintain some form of conservation moving forward in case of another drought.
We need to continue having the conversation about conservation and how we can move forward together. We want to make sure we have water for our futures and our children's futures.
In Wichita, Sydney Ferguson, KAKE News on your side.